So who am I here with today? How come you've got a foxhound by the looks of it on a sofa? What's going on?
Maggie is a ex-pack hound that was found lying in a ditch just over a year ago, and she came to me because a lot of people know I rescue dogs, and I nursed her back to health with the aim of finding her a new home. But by the time she was back to her health, I was so in love with her that she had to stay, and she hasn't gone anywhere else since.
Amazing. So you have just the one, or are there multiple dogs that you live with? Are there other ex-foxhounds, sorry, that you live with?
I did have an ex-pack Harrier Beagle who died 3 months ago, aged 13 years old. And I've also got Negan, who's nearly 12 years old. He's also an ex-pack hound as well.
Sounds like a handful. What are they like in and around the house? I mean, a lot of the pro hunt side would say hounds aren't suitable to live in homes. Is that true?
As you can see, Maggie will lie on the sofa most of the day, unless I'm getting food out for her or taking her for a walk. The rest of the time, she pretty much sleeps with all the other ones.
Brilliant. Well, does she still have that instinct to go after wildlife when you're going on walks and she sees a fox? What would happen?
She's picked up on a couple of scents, but she just sort of looks at me, and if I carry on walking, she'll just go, "Okay, we're not doing anything," and then come back to me. She's actually got amazing recall and stays with me pretty much all the time.
Amazing. Yeah, she seems very relaxed,
She is. She's
very easy to live with.
Yes, she just wants lots of attention, lots of cuddles. She'll just lie here all day with me stroking her.
So how are hounds usually treated? What happens to hounds at the end of their lives?
Um, my belief is that if a hound can't keep up with the pack, or they get too old, which is about 5 or 6, which means they're not keeping up with the running, or they wander off, then the hunt dispatch them. And I have actually been told by an ex-huntsman that they're fed back to the pack, and I've been told that on more than one occasion.
How did you come about Maggie?
Well, a lot of people know I had already have a foxhound, which I have had for 8 years, and he's nearly 12 years old. Because I've always been such a spokesperson for them, and I let a lot of people know I have one already. I was asked if I would take her in because she was very, very sick, very, very starving, and she was in a bit of a state. It took a good few months to get her back to health, but here she is now.
What would you say to hunts and people from the hunting world who are saying, well, if trail hunting is banned, that the future of their hounds is uncertain? What would you say to someone who said that?
I said they should look at how hounds can easily be rehomed, and they should do the best by them after all the years they've used them. The least they can do is find them homes to go to after, because Maggie and Negan are case in point. They are just couch potatoes. They live with cats and small dogs as well, and they've lived with chickens and free range rabbits, and they've never had a problem with any of them.
So you've never encountered any issues within the home in terms of them when people come round or different animals are involved? There's been no issues at all?
No, absolutely no issues at all. They're just very friendly, and they just crave attention.
So would your advice be that if hunting was to end in its current form, that hounds could leave a happy, healthy life in a domesticated environment?
I absolutely do believe that, yes.